I'm live. Really? Learn more. No, I don't want to learn more. I like how it puts that on there every time now. When you go live now, it says, Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Oh, that comes up every time I say I go live now. What's up? We got somebody on here. Welcome to the late night hangout. This is actually a later late night hangout. Oh, two people on, they both left. Says a lot about me. I tried to do the eye candy bait in the background, but everybody left. Man, I'm trying to charge my batteries, and battery still ain't charged. The heck? What the heck's going on? Batteries take a long time to charge, guys. Hey, Mr. Handbone, what's up? I had two people on before you, but I guess I just checked in and said, F this guy, and they left. And by the way, that thumbnail, I did not plan it. See, it's a slideshow. I was just here and I went and I just held it up, and that's the one that came up. It's a good image, but I wasn't planning it. You got skunked? Dude, where'd you go? Hang out. Yes, it's the hangout. Where'd you go, Dr. Hambone? You didn't go back to Loch Lomond, did you? Hopefully, you didn't go to Loch Lomond. Did you go somewhere else? Did you go to some other lake? Did you go to Pinot? You didn't catch anything this time? You caught some last time you were there. Well, I spent all day filming at Uvis, and I can like totally feel it now in my head and stuff, like all the pollen. What's up, Roscoe? Almost went to Uvis. Yeah, I was there. Hey, Big Worm. It's pretty good. I'm just gonna say that because I filmed a show, and I want you to wait till you see the show. But yeah, it was good. 6 hours I spent there. You should go. Give it about a week. By the end of the week, it's gonna be really good. Official lock, it wasn't good. Me? No, I already gave all mine away. I either gave all mine away or I burned them out at the pier when I fished them at the pier. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of old reels. I think I burned. I gave some of them away, but I burned all the rest of them using them at the pier because I didn't wash them off at the end of the day. Everyone's like, "You gotta wash them." I'm like, "They'll be fine." No, within a couple months of that salt water, they all freaking burned out. Worm gears stopped working, and just everything went south. I filmed it today. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just I filmed a show. I don't want to do any spoilers. I don't want any spoiler alerts, but I filmed it today. I don't even. I will say it is definitely full, and it is definitely muddy. Well, if you watch me, I pretty much did the usuals. You know how I fish, and pretty much that's how I fished. said I don't want to do any spoilers, but hey, R2 Bear, RT2 Bear. I like that one shot of Rick Evander. Did you watch the classic? No. No, I don't watch much of the. Well, I do watch Scott Martin when he does his at FLW. Hey, BNO, what's up? You were on live earlier, right? I'm assuming. I always get your updates. Right, two pair arms. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I'm not good at all this social stuff. Yo. Yeah, actually, when I turned this on to do all my things, you popped up. It's like, live. But you were earlier. You were earlier. I hope Chris doesn't show up on here because he's gonna be mad at me because he wants me to get up early and fish with him at Pinot. And if he sees that I'm out doing a late night, he's gonna be all like, "You should go to bed." He always gets mad at me for not showing up at 9 a.m. He always says 9 a.m. and I show up around 11. So they seem to be very diligent this time. I know. I said it'd be funny if everybody came on and goes, "Why are you on live?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. I found one of her. She's mixed in here. I was hoping you wouldn't be mad, but she's a fisherman. She's got a body. What the heck? Oh, Grant's on here too. What's up, Grant? Got Grant and BNO on here at the same time. And right as I say that, he says, "I hate a BNO." I'm just doing my late night. I'm doing my late night stuff. I'm getting ready to do my old saw too close. I'm getting ready to finally do my CCB baits challenge for other channels. Because now we're actually getting into weather and the time of year that people could fish. So I'm kind of in my head working out the details of what I'm going to do for my new CCB custom baits challenge for other channels. He just had to see what's on. Just me and all my exes that used to fish. Yeah, that's what you say. No, I didn't find these on the internet. These are all my ex-girlfriends that I only dated them because they were hot and they were fishermen, but it just didn't work out. Yeah, it was supposed to be that way all week, Dr. Hamlin. It's supposed to be warm. That's why I said I think most of these lakes, give them about by the end of the week, if it stays like this. But then I saw that oh yeah. Oh yeah, no copyright infringement here. Those are all personally taken by me over the last 40 years. Yeah, I heard Tuesday, but then after that, towards the end of the month, I saw I saw like 5 days straight of at least showers. It was only like 30-40%, but still. Uh, the sexy ones are funny. Yeah. I said I only date them because they said they like to fish. So, I mean, most of these relationships, snapped a picture right early on when the things were still going good. And then after, a week or two, kind of went south. But I got good pictures out of it. Yeah, she hated me for that one. She was freezing. What, you say my videos are terrible? Wait, 55, 61. So, oh, wait. Well, yeah, Loch Lomond, right? 'Cause that's up in the hills. I don't know. I think Uvis was like mid 50s, somewhere around there. Yes. What was that yes about? Who was that was saying I take better? I don't think these pictures are all that good. I don't know. Sorry, I got sidetracked by the one that said I take better pictures than I do video. Gotcha. Yeah, I think most of them are. But Loch Lomond's up there in those hills, right? It's kind of at a higher altitude. So I'm assuming it's probably colder. I need a big screen there. Yeah. Yeah, I try. These are all the girls that used to model for me when I had my clothing store. Sort of, kind of, not really, but yeah, no, I don't know. I think I think those fish are getting ready to hit. Jack and Coke tonight. No, I just had the wine. Just the wine. I said I'm supposed to get up early and go fishing with Chris, so he wants me there by 9, but it's only 10. It's only 10, 20, 15. I got time. Read you a song, boy. what what song? Did you? I swear to God. You caught one a coyote? That's impressive. I can't do a reaction to it right now, no. Unless you're just giving me the lyrics. I swear tonight, yeah. Be careful, buddy. On a drop shot? Nice. Yeah, well, this water's still cold. The way they're moving up, they're not going to be active. I mean, maybe. Might get a few, but for now, I'd say stick. Hello, Brett M. What's up? We're just hanging out, and they're discussing my all the ex-girlfriends I took pictures of that used to fish. Where are you fishing at? I was at Uvis all day today. Yes, Geo rap. Hello, Eric. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure you saw that. Yeah, I was at Uvis all day. Tomorrow I'm all day at Pinot with Chris. Monday I was all day at Almaden Reservoir, not Almaden Lake. Instead of a carpool. A lot of these girls here, they can sing too. Video's coming out soon. Give me a freshwater whale. I don't know. Are there freshwater whales? I think that would be a carp. I bet they can sing. Oh yeah, they all sang at one point. They all had a melody. Oh, at Pinot, the high notes. Yeah. It's about it's muddy, but it's about 6 inches. It's not. It's not it's not 1 to 2 inch. Almaden's it was pretty good. Water clarity wise, about halfway down the lake, still about a foot visibility, but when you get up where the water's coming in, it's actually pretty clear. Buying a boat, hopefully. Hey, you should buy mine. My boat's still right outside this window, leaning against the bushes. My old 12-foot boat. No, I went there once. It was really windy at Claro, and it was actually kind of cold, but there was a freaking boat out. I can't take it out. I don't. It's a car topper you can put on top, but I don't have anything for it. Yeah, I still need to get rid of it. I still need to sell it off. It's sitting right. It's actually literally right outside that window. It seeps, but all you gotta do is seal it up. I never seal it up. I mean, after like a couple hours of fishing, I would like scoop some water out, but it's not like you went out all day and you would sink. What I'm probably asking like 200. So it's a pretty good boat. It's 12-foot jumbo flat. It's the one in all my old videos, all my old blogs at Uvis and everything. I don't know. I hear it's full. Do you know if it's full? I heard it's full, but I also heard they freaking drop it off. Yeah, Dr. Hamo, you can go back to my old one. I actually have one that says what? Well, actually have a blog when I bring it here from the lake. I have a blog. I think the blog's called "Dealing with My Boat at Pinot." If you go to CCB and maybe type in "Dealing with My Boat at Pinot," was when it rained and I had to go because it was almost sunk because it had so much water in it. It's full. Yeah, I want to go there. Those spots probably going off about now, or gonna be going real soon. I've never fished it full. Last time when I fished it, it was all the way down to it was the second tower or whatever that drains it. Shot a jack. Yeah, every shot, every cast without dude, I go like 100 casts without a fish. I would be like, I wouldn't last very long. Yeah, you said that you saw a couple close to shore. Mine I caught when I was there. They weren't that far off. They weren't very far offshore. Yeah, no, they're all shallow. Fish are shallow right now, guys. Anyway, I don't. I mean, uh, oh, I don't know. As far as I can tell, by today and by Monday, when I was at Almaden, the fish are shallow. They're not sitting out. They're, they're not staging out deep right now. They're not. They're not off any deeper structure and everything. They're all. They've moved up. I think. Plus, with the water being dirty now, they can move up. But yeah, they're. I mean, we're already in the middle of March. They're already getting their groove on. Yeah, some of them were on vacation. Some of them were, here and there. Here and there. I used to travel a lot and fish. when I was 30. When I met all these women. Yeah, no, it's already way freaking late. It's already what, getting dark at 8, 7. Like it's I think like 7:45. It's still not dark yet. They go by time of day, the light, and they go by the water temp. So once it starts getting more light than dark, they start getting active. They start getting, itchy to do their thing. Anyway, the water's still in the mid 50s and that. They're still sitting there. Mid 50s. Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Not necessarily supposed to fish where we were, but that's the only place those things really are is inside the marina. For some reason, like I said, they're not native here. They came up here years ago in the El Nino, and I don't know. They established themselves. Same thing as the opali. They're not from here, but there's a lot of them up here now, and they're the ones you always see swimming on the outside of the pier. But yeah, I know. I didn't want to fish. I didn't take a pole. He handed me the pole, and that was the result. But I said, hey, if you want to take the chance, and I know it, I've talked to the fishing game, and they're the ones that actually told me that it's not a preserve or restricted by them. It's actually a city ordinance. And so they're more willing to kind of let it slide. Yeah. So the fishing game themselves, they're a little bit more lenient on it if you're in there, unless you're in there consistently and they get a lot of complaints. Obviously, they're going to come write you a ticket. And I'm pretty sure Coast Guard, if they wanted, could write you a ticket in there. And since it's a city ordinance, and since it's city ordinance, legally a like policeman could write you a ticket if they wanted. But I don't think they really care. I think most of it is about the boats, and everybody has their boats moored in there, and a lot of people live on their boats and that. So obviously they don't want people freaking cruising around their boats in there and casting next to their boat and fishing next to them and all that. So we're on the backside of the actual jetty. We weren't like cruising into the mooring and everything else. So I don't know, that's why I said I didn't want to fish. I said I wasn't gonna fish. And I said he handed me the pole and said, something hits, catch it. That's what I caught. That's why it was such an epic catch because he tried and tried and tried focusing on it and got those little like 1.5, 2 pounders, and then he hands it to me and I catch that one that's like 5 pounds. So, but he wanted to go back the next day, and he wanted to go back the next day, and then we wanted to go, and I'm like, no, dude, no, we got away with it. I'm not going back in there. Make it a habit. We're gonna get busted. Yeah, it's impressive they're up here. I said they're not supposed to be. You research anything on calico nuts, all down south, all San Diego, everywhere else. We just got lucky that they came up here in one El Nino and they're staying. And I think inside the marina area now it's a little bit warmer, maybe. I don't know. There's some reason they're in there when they shouldn't be. That girl has a really nice carp. That sound bad? So is anybody else going fishing anywhere else? Has anybody been to Chesbro at all? I haven't been there yet. Or Anderson? Wait, what? Can you legally what? Catch and keep. Uh, as far as the calicos, there's no season on the calicos. Uh, yeah, there's no season on calicos. Not like right now, rockfish and ling. and that you can't catch on a boat. But calicos, there's no season. It wasn't the fact we were fishing for a fish out of season. It was just we were fishing for the fish. It was just the fact we were fishing in an area that has a city ordinance that you're not supposed to fish. That was the only thing. But as far as the off limits, they say you're not supposed to target the rockfish or the ling. Unfortunately, the swim baits they're using for the calicos are the same kind of swim baits that you're going to catch the ling and the rock on. That's why Ash actually caught a ling and he caught a rockfish. But you're not even supposed to target them. The only thing you can fish for out there now is like halibut and I think like smelt and mackerel and stuff like that, or bonita and stuff. You're not supposed to even target anything that's a rockfish or cabezone or anything like that. Golf course pounds? Really? Do you get dogs or do you like cats? I didn't know. I didn't know golf course pounds had pounds. Oh, do you mean ponds? Because that's a totally different thing. I got my cat from a golf course pound. They pick up all the strays that wander around the course, and they have a pound that people can go and adopt them from. You know me, I'm going to take it somewhere. That sushi looks good right now. It's cutthroat, isn't it? I'm assuming that was a cutthroat. Oh yeah, and remember last week I was into the whole nostalgic music thing. Yeah, I got copyright infringement on I think 5 or 6 of the songs that we were playing that night. Remember, I got the warning while it was live, but then when I went on and I went to it, they had a list of like 5 or 6 of them that they completely picked up, the groups and everything. And so, oh no, last week when I did the late night, I played a bunch of old school. I played a bunch of, uh, Jesus, a bunch of old school rap, like late 80s, 86 to like 89 old school rap. And I was playing really loud and stuff. And no, not the punk stuff. It was more like uh, Tribe Called Quest. What else was there? Fat Boys is on there. Old Beastie Boys, like Run DMC, a bunch of that stuff. But I was playing it so loud and not talking. We're listening. It's funny because YouTube picked up all of it. It's like it was kind of cool because I mean I didn't care if we got monetized or not afterwards because we're just having so much fun. And then I like 3 people wanted a copy of the CD that I had with all that old school stuff on it. Yeah, old hip hop. Like I said, Dougie Fresh, Run DMC. I don't know, it was just cool, more underground. LA Dream Team. But yeah, the first time I've ever gotten it actually came up at the bottom of my live and said, copyright infringement has been detected on this live stream. So, yes, they can do it during a live stream if they hear enough of a song behind you guys. So, just FYI. It's like, no, just so we're talking over it, it'll be fine. Nope, they picked it all up. I think it's after like, I don't know, I think up to 10 seconds, something like that you can do. But if it picks up enough of it, clear enough after like 20, 30 seconds, it'll it'll actually demonetize your video or your live stream. Or they'll monetize it and the money will go to the people that own the copyright, not me. But it was just a fun mess around live, so I didn't really care. But yeah, so now I'm a little bit hesitant to put it here. Oh, really? I have some of those still. I have some of those on VHS, some of the old late 80s Santa Cruz videos. And I think I still have some of the old Powell videos like Animal Chin and Band This and that. I think I still have those somewhere on tape. Yeah. Yeah, but it's all copyright music. You think it's old school, nobody's gonna know, but if you put the song on a video on YouTube, I'm pretty sure they would pick it up. Nowadays it's really good at being able to recognize anything that's copyrighted. Yeah, Minutemen, all and I trust me, they're really good nowadays with that stuff. They'll pick it up if it's anything that's registered by anybody that's copyright. Live, it's BMI. I think it's BMI. I think they're the ones that control it, but they own a lot of it, and so yeah, it's hard to get copyright stuff by them. Cool. I keep all that stuff. I still have a lot of. I think I still have. I have a whole case of cassette tapes, and it's actually about 24 hours of early K rock from like 1981 through like 84. 'Cause I used to sit up and get all my music off K rock at night. And I have like Jed the Fish on there. I have Dusty Street on there. I have Freddie Snakeskin on there. I have April on there. I have uh, Rodney on the Rock on there. Yeah, it's all such classic early 80s K rock. And yeah, it's still sitting on a whole bunch of cassette tapes in a storage unit that I still have in San Luis Obispo, where I moved away from 15 years ago. Almost. Yeah. 2005. I put all that stuff in storage. And now it's 2019 and still down there in storage. I went down there and got all my fishing stuff, but and I even have a bunch of DVD players down there. I have like dual cassette players down there. I have TVs in there, like a bunch of cool speakers and everything's just I don't know. I need to go down there and clear it out and sell off all that stuff and get all that sort of old school music and stuff out there. Yeah, it's like total vintage, original breakthrough K rock. When I think they had their Ice Ice Baby. No, way before that. Don't. I hope not. Last time I was down there, everything was fine, but evidently they painted the units, and anyway, I threw blankets over a lot of it. There was actually pay paint splatter and stuff inside because it has the cracks, and I guess it just like. But I was smart enough to like throw stuff over it, and I think some of my original poles I took from there still I had like paint, little pieces of paint splattered all over them and stuff because they just airbrush the whole thing or power spray it with the paint and it went into the cracks. But sorry, I got distracted for a second. What was that, guys? I can see it in the background very little. When I turn around, I'm like right there. It's like, damn. Yeah, like I said, I have plans tomorrow. I'm supposed to be out filming all day with Chris. And then I don't know, I want to hit up Lexington. Uh, Need to go to Chesbro. And Just Fish D. Did you get my email telling you that I got your intro? You sent me an intro, guys. If you have a channel, or if you don't have a channel, We're doing the intros. We're doing a please like and share to CCP Custom Bay or to Santa Cruz Fast. I'm free on Sunday. I'm free every day. I don't have a job except for doing this, which doesn't pay too well. But anyway, I'm trying. Yeah, I'd like to go back there. I mean, like I said, it's gonna get going. I needed Chesbro. I needed Anderson. I'd well, email me then. Email me and say, let's fish Lexington Sunday. I mean, I probably won't go till around like 1 or 2. It's usually when I get there. But yeah, so there's spots that can be more tolerant to this water than these northerns. And the northerns are, unless your name's Dr. Hambone, they're not hitting, but everybody else seems to be catching them. Man, I can totally feel the pollen. Like my head is like hot. It's like my eye around my eyes and my nose. It's like I have pretty bad allergies and on what? What is WV? I don't know what WV is. Is that what it says? West Virginia? No, I'm in California. West Virginia is gonna be hard to get to. West Virginia. I was right. I said it before he posted it. Yeah, no. Thanks. Yeah. Uh, that was a pretty impressive impromptu fish that I caught, to say the least. Yeah, I like I said, I wasn't. I took the camera with me. I was just thinking we were gonna do like I was just gonna do a little thing about being out with the tech guy and trying to get him linked and that sort of stuff. And then I don't know, Ash took a pole and started freaking whacking him. So I accidentally joined in on a fish. Sorry, I'm trying to see if my batteries are charging. Hey, Lois. Everything's going good. Everything's fine, Lois. Everything's good. Film today. You're gonna go film tomorrow. I always feel uncomfortable, guys. All right, good. I'll check it. I check them all before I go to bed. Oh, what am I doing? They all have nothing on you, Lois. but but if any of you see Chris, I wasn't here. I'm supposed to go out with him early in the morning. He's gonna be like, "Why are you doing a late night? Why are you drinking wine? You're supposed to be up at 9. You're supposed to be up at 9, and you never make it till 11, and you're out live at 10:45." I notice he hasn't come on here though. I don't think he's in bed yet though. He lives like 30 minutes away, and I'll be there till 9. No, it'll hurt me because I get there at 9 and he won't be there and he won't answer my phone calls. It's 12:45 here. No, it's 11:45 here. Yeah, 1:50. I'm the last time zone. Well, unless I was in Hawaii. Isn't Hawaii an hour later? 12:45. That ain't that late. I mean, yeah. Well, that's usually when I go to bed. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow at Pinhope. That was Ricardo with his 10.5 he caught last year. No, I usually go right around. Yeah, I used to be a really late night guy, and I would go to bed till like 2 or 3. But nowadays, you just around 12:31. Exactly. Chris is what? I know. He's probably getting all busy packing up like the 30 pounds of freaking food he takes. I don't know. He said something about maybe bringing a hibachi or something. So, I mean, I don't know. I might be filming the show and behind me something you're going to start hearing like sizzling of hamburger patties on a grill. And I'm going to be like, what? And I'm going to turn around and he's going to be back there cooking. He's going to have a whole like freaking kitchen set up back there. You saw his whole salsa and chip setup he had. I know. So I said I'll be sitting there, I'll start hearing. I'm like, what? And he'll be back there like, oh yeah, I figured out how to hook up a hibachi back here with a little propane. And yeah, dude, I can cook my food back here now. Yeah, I don't know how the guy is so skinny, but he eats like, I don't eat it all. Not usually. I might take a bag of chips or some nuts. But yeah, you guys see it. It's like it's an on-running joke with me and Chris when we're fishing together. He's just constantly eating. And half the time when I decide to do something, I don't plan it. I know. No, but I don't actually. I don't plan. All of a sudden, I'll be like, "Oh, it's time for a day so far," and I'll start filming. And he's like, "Oh, good. I'm actually eating right now." Like, I look around. He's like, "Got food." Well, when aren't you eating? You're like always stuffing your face. He's got pizza. He's got chips. He's breaking every 10 minutes. Yeah, CCB and Gordon Ramsay. Catch and cook. Yeah, I don't know. Supposedly this time he has. All right, thanks, Lois. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I don't know. Supposedly we have pedestal seats tomorrow. I'm hoping that thing is very unstable. And it's like a canoe. I'm hoping he only got like the little like 6-inch ones. Good night, Lois. I'm hoping he just got the little ones because I don't mean that if he got like 24-inch freaking pedestals. Maybe usually they come in like a 12-inch, which isn't that bad. I think it was just like a little 12-inch one, but I don't know. I think he said we officially his boat officially has. No, I don't chew. But I think he said his boat officially has pedestal seats now. So I'm hoping they're the little ones. Because I don't want to be up too high. I don't even stand up in that thing because it's pretty darn tipsy. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out when I get there. Oh, Doomsday. What's up, man? What up? I mean, I'm just having some wine, man. I smoke cloves. Oh yeah. This came from the everybody wanting to. I said I need to do a pre-show and have live cheerleaders and stuff before I did the Tuesday storytelling, and everyone said yeah, that'd be cool. I couldn't get live cheerleaders and people to be here to do a fun thing. So I figured I would get normal fishing women photos to go in the background. So that's kind of where this came from. It wasn't my idea. It came from you, my viewers. So uh, yeah, that's where that came from. Doomsday. You have to check in on my storytelling Tuesdays to know where this came from. And sometimes we actually do gaming and stuff on here too. We we've already won $2 million on Are You Smart in a Fifth Grader? Yeah, I all my ideas come from basically my lives. We all work together. We're there. These guys are my think tank. This is where we come with ideas. This is where we have fun. Perfect Anglers Tribe. No, well, actually, earlier I was saying that these are actually all my ex girlfriends that I've had over the years. I always fish women that fished, so I had a whole collection of them. Yeah, it's PG-13. They're all in bathing suits. These are just average women that fish. All the women I used to know. The charms now they're everywhere. See, another thing that's really hard for me now with Chris and fishing with him all day, he won't let me smoke in his boat anymore. There he is. He showed up. Yeah, he won't let me smoke in his boat anymore, guys. So we have to take smoke breaks. Nice bobbers. Yeah, I like to call them bouncy floats. I'm not drinking, Chris, because I want to be there really early in the morning. Shit. 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 I was going to have a water bottle here. So when you came on, I was just going to start drinking water. Oh, well, the gig is up. No, I was talking shit in front of your back. Oh, no, I'm going out with Chris tomorrow. All day in the canoe. I call it a canoe. Do you have You said you had pedestal seats. You turn the water into wine. Yeah. What you said you had pedestal seats now, didn't you, Chris? I like, are they like just a little 12-inch ones? Or are they like really tall pedestal seats? Because that's what I'm saying is they like, because I used to have like they have ones that are like 6 inch, don't they? Waiting for a reply. If you guys ever do live, it's usually not instantaneous. So waiting. Okay. Well, that's good. See, see, you weren't on here earlier, Chris. Everybody's talking about what food you're going to be eating during tomorrow's fishing adventure. That's all they want to know. I was joking that you were looking at hooking up an hibachi so you could suddenly you'd be cooking like hamburgers and stuff behind me while we're fishing. You're known as the full, full kitchen. Yeah, that's what Dr. Hamlet said. You're gonna hook up a full chicken sandwich, Cheez-Its. Really? Come on. Where's the pizza? Where's the chips and salsa? I don't know what else have you eaten in the background of my shows. Pretty much everything. Oranges. Yeah, oranges. He's had salads, I think, too. Yeah, you did have a salad because you were throwing like the some of the lettuce and that out. Barrel of apples. Hold on, I'm gonna have to do a whole. We're gonna have to do a whole segment on what has Chris eaten during CCB shows. And I'll just go through and find all the clips. Hummus. Yeah, I'll go through and find all the clips of you eating and do a little thing. Gourmet chef in the kayak. Yeah, I need to go back and find all and just have a little ding with an arrow every and put and still it every for everything you're eating. Yeah, he eats a lot, guys. He eats a lot. Eating with Chris. Yeah, that would be good. See, I said this is my think tank. We're gonna have to do that, Chris. Ships, of course. Yeah. No, we're gonna have to do that, Chris. We're gonna have to do one onshore, and we're gonna have to put it on a table, and we're gonna have to do a segment called "Eating with Chris," and it's gonna be about what you prepare and what you eat in a normal day of filming a show with me. I think that'd be really fun. We can just lay it all out, and we can do a whole like, yeah, we need to. That'd be because they were joking about what you were preparing. Why you weren't here and why you weren't live is because you were preparing all your food for tomorrow's fishing adventure. Most of us do baits and get into that stuff. No, Chris is preparing what he wants to eat, when he wants to eat, how much he wants to eat. Yeah, that would be fun. Uh, I was preparing. Yeah. They all knew you were preparing. I said, "Where the hell's Chris? He's not on here." I know he needs to go to bed early because he wants me to be there early. And a bunch of them kept saying he's preparing his food. He's going through a list of what he wants to eat, and so yeah, we had a whole good conversation before you came on about what you were doing because you weren't here, and most of it was around food. 7 course meal prepped and ready. Exactly. I was wondering because see, I weigh more than him, but the boat is always sort of tilted a little to the back, and I think it's all the food he packs. He has just like so much. He has like a 48-ounce cooler. Come on, we all know you're preparing your food. We all know you're a foodie. He doesn't care if he catches fish just so he has food. He's in a funk, but he doesn't care if he has a lot of food. Mostly. See, he doesn't care. Just so I'm full, I'm good. It's pretty much his philosophy. No, this is just wine. It's a cab. It's Cabernet. Sorry, I'm keep looking over there as I'm trying to charge my batteries. We're gonna be out all day. When does it close, Chris? When do boats have to be in? 6? 6:30? Something like that? I know they're closing now like 7:15, something like that. 9 a.m. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, all right. That's all you care about. All he cares about is the fact that I'm there at 9 a.m. That's all that's on his mind. He sent me an email and it had like 15 9 a.m.s. It was like a paragraph and there was like 15 9 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 a.m. Remember 9 a.m. We got to be there at 9 a.m. Remember 9 a.m. 240s. I'm going to have lots of food. Yeah. And then it was like 9 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 a.m. even everybody on here knew when I was live last time. I said what time, everyone said 9 a.m. Not 9:05, not 8. Yeah. He said the tub is leaving the dock at 9 a.m. Evidently, if it leaves and I'm not there, he's not coming back. So last time, the other time I had to go, I actually had to drive. It was on the day it rained all day. The port. He 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 didn't come back for me. I actually had to drive over to Marmos and yell at him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to drive over to Marmos and I was yelling at him, and he thought I was yelling at him from the actual launch. He didn't know I was. He didn't even see me over in the dock at Marmos. And all of a sudden, I see him started heading back the other way, so I had to get in my car and drive over there. I didn't film that show that because it was raining and we got drenched and it rained for hours. Yeah, eating with Chris. I liked it though. It has good ring. Eating with Chris. We're definitely gonna have to do a segment, Chris. We're gonna have to do some sort of a video blog about that. How to prepare for a day's fishing. Eating with Chris. Yeah. So I know I'm just gonna have to do a whole. We're gonna have to do a fun segment with that. It's gonna be a. Yeah, it'll be a video blog. It'll be how to prepare for a day of fishing. Eating with Chris. It would be good. A day so far. And then what's on the menu for today? Now we can do a what's on the menu for today before we even go out. When I fish with Chris on his boat. Have been on. I don't know. I'm with a lot of tournament fishermen. Everyone else that fishes for like 8, 9 hours, and they just grab a few nuts or maybe half a sandwich the whole day. Oh no, skate. Ow. Just remind me of the fact that I pulled my muscle again. No, Skate and Fish 3.0. There's a lot of, well, I actually filmed myself for a little bit. I told you I'd be in it and I did it. But I'm doing a lot of follow stuff now. I mean, yeah, I said I was going to try skating again, but then I pulled that muscle and that. But I'm doing a lot of camera footage while I'm on my skateboard following them while they're going and doing a trick and stuff. So, anyway, I'm not, I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get back into it because I pulled this muscle and then it was fine. And I went and skate again and I pulled it and then it's really hurt again. And then today walking around going to the hills, it really hurt. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's not. No, I actually, I, it hurts to physically touch. So I think I actually sort of kind of ripped the muscle a little bit, uh, just from pushing and the kind of hyperextending kind of thing. But yeah, after I first did it, it was fine. I wouldn't fish. I was walking fine, didn't hurt. And I went there the other day, did some more filming, and Jake Phelps. I don't even know who that is. Who, Jeff Phillips? You pulled the middle of your groin. No, it wasn't down there. Well, yeah, I do a good job because I used to do it back in the day, and I know exactly. I know the angles. I know where they're coming from, and if I can work with them, if I can work with them, and I know what trick they're doing, and ask them to do it, so I can lay out and film it. Groin, no, it's not there. It's the back of the knee. It's I don't know. I still skated. I was still skating a bowl. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of really good follows though, like following them when they're going up and doing tricks to a sliding roll or tricks to a rail or a lot of the flat bottom stuff now or the stuff over that pyramid thing. I'm actually going along the same speed of them and following them at the same speed. All the stuff you see, because I watch a lot of the internet skateboarding stuff and seeing when they're following that. No, I know how to do this stuff, and now that I'm more mobile on the skateboard, I can follow them and do all that stuff, and it's really cool. I've gotten, I mean, I don't know. I think I have about 3 hours now of footage for the next one, and a lot of it is just really cool stuff I film following people and and of course I put myself in just the limited tricks I do, like Seth Slide, and I'm actually doing like fakey disasters on a little thing, and but I don't know. If every time I do something, I end up rehurting this model. I don't know. Hopefully, it'll feel better and be better soon. But I don't know. It's not looking good. it felt so great, and I was walking around. Crap snowboards? No, I'm not too much in the industry anymore. Let's say that. Not really into that. Oh, Chris too. I want to. Well, I'll tell you tomorrow. Have an idea for tomorrow. Have an idea for tomorrow about something, Chris. But I'll get a hold of you, or I'll tell you about when I get there. Thanks for the video, man. Thanks for the video. Thanks for the intro video. I actually got one from Chex-Mex today. Welcome. I got one from Chex-Mex today. Sorry, guys, I'm killing that one. I'm killing that one because I want to go somewhere else. I want to see if I have myself doing some of the follows because they're really cool. Prelude. Nope, that ain't it. Oh, look, there's me on the skateboard. Yeah, if you guys want to see, look right here. As far as how much I've filmed, I don't know, you can kind of see them right there. Right there, that list. But this is all skateboarding footage. I don't know if you can tell, but it's scrolling down, it's scrolling down, it's scrolling down, it's scrolling down, still scrolling, still scrolling, still scrolling, still scrolling. Let me just select all. 474. 474 segments. Well, no, I'm telling you now. I know you can't see it, but now you see it's highlighted. I put select all so I can figure out how many files are in here. Not all of them are legit files, some are fails and that, but this is all skateboarding footage I've been filming for the last, like, I think I did 3 times. But yeah, I've erased some of them so far, but 474. 474 segments I filmed when I've been there. And yeah, I got some good ones, guys. I'm getting really good at getting back to, like I said, believe this guy. I didn't even know I had. Actually, no, this is one I gave. Oh, I can't tell you guys. I can tell you guys this. This is actually really cool, but I think this is a little kid. Um, there's a little kid there. He's like 8 years old, 7 years old. Yeah, this is him. This is his footage. I gave him my camera and I put on slow mo and I told him to follow him all around. So I haven't seen his footage. All right, Dr. Hambone, don't blame me. You've been fishing all day, just like me. Yeah, but I gave him the camera and he went around and filmed a bunch of stuff for, I don't know, a really long time. I had him do it twice. But it was his brother's birthday. His brother is, I think he's 7, his brother's 8, or he's 8 and his brother is 9. I don't know. But anyway, I gave him the camera and he had so much fun going around and filming with it. I actually gave him one of my old cameras. It's one of my old camcorders. It's the ones that are only DVD quality, standard 720 by 480. But he was having so much fun with it, and I asked his dad, and he goes, "Oh yeah, because he was filming with this like Nintendo Game Boy or something. I guess you can film on it." And I'm like, "Here, you want to film for me?" And I handed him. He was having so much fun with it. So yeah, I actually gave him for free one of my old cameras. It's got an internal hard drive on it. It's got a card slot. Uh, yeah, I gave him all the, everything with it, all the cords, all the everything in that. Because it's not good enough now for YouTube because it's a little bit. It just gets kind of blurry in that because it's. But yeah, this footage he took, he took it for quite a while. I don't even think this is a big one because the first one he did, he did it for 4 minutes. This one doesn't seem like it's. I don't know. That might be it. It's like 218. But yeah, he was having so much fun with it, and I'm like, because dad can't afford cameras and all that, so I gave it to him and told him I had 48 times zoom, and he was so excited. And then it took like a week and a half before I gave it to him. Gave it to him like 2 days ago. Gave it to his dad to give to him. So yes, I'm a very generous person, and I still have another one of those cameras in my closet that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Probably give away to somebody else to have fun with, some little kid or something. But yeah, this is him filming all this. He's kind of doing a good job of filming like abstract stuff. So I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of fun with that new camera game. Yeah, this was the birthday party. I don't know if you can see it over there. You probably can't see it, but they had like 20 pizzas or something. I ended up getting a slice for myself at the end of this, but yeah, it's cool. See, I didn't see that footage he did. I'm trying to find one where I follow though, because I'm getting some really good follows. I'm doing really good at getting some really good skate background footage. Like I said, follow footage. This one where I don't know. 3.0 is gonna be really good, guys. That's all I gotta say. I don't know if I can put this on repeat, can I? Well, I can put that on repeat, but I can't put this on slides. It like plays it all the way through. See, that was actually a follow, sort of, kind of. If you guys even saw that, but I don't know. How can I put this on? Turn shuffle off. Is there a way I can turn it on so it just keeps playing one after the other? I don't know. It's usually like a kind of slideshow thing, but this is all video. I don't want to do that. try to get to play just like one after the other, but I don't think it does that. I I will do that in video. It says it has shuffle on, but will it play? No, see, it won't play. Play again. Go to library. Play previous. I wish it had like slideshow where it just play, video after video. I mean, I can have play on repeat, but that doesn't work. That's weird. I guess I just got to keep clicking them. They don't go to full screen. But let's just say I've been having a lot of fun doing that. And thanks to Right to Bear Arms, yes. Oh, that was cool. I said I haven't seen all these clips. I haven't seen all these clips since I filmed them. I've been filming them a lot. And I already have one where I'm fishing filmed. And so I just haven't done the intro and the outro yet. But hopefully I get there. Well, I said I used to do it before I did fishing. That's how I first started. I did I did skateboarding and snowboarding videos before I did fishing videos. So no, and like I said, now that I've been doing it, uh, I've ended up watching a few on my phone while I'm out there, and now more of them come up on my recommended, and I start watching them and start seeing how they're filming them and all that. But like I said, it's easy for me because anyway, I'm 52 and I don't. I mean, skate wise, I don't have it anymore because of my age and that. I still know how to capture it because I know exactly the trick they're doing, the angle they're coming from, and that's why I like to do a lot of crossover. So I've started working more with them and asking them to do a specific trick so I can more choreograph it. All right, Chris, I'll be there soon. I know you want me there at 11, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be there. Did he even catch that? I'll be in contact, guys. Oh, and I've been switching it up this time. 10 a.m., 9 a.m., 9 a.m. All right, damn it, guys. I thought I forgot, but no, evidently I gotta be there at 9 a.m. It's all right. It's only a little after 11. I'm usually good after like 5 hours of sleep anyway. Yeah, that guy, he never pulled off that trick. I was right there with him and tried to do it for a bunch of times, but he actually never pulled it off. Yeah, but like I said, uh, I used to do them for Kelly on the beach, and I used to make a bunch of my own, all the skate parks and stuff I went to, and that I would film every time I was there. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, no, I switched it up this time between a lot of these are in 4 times slow mo, but now I mix it up between 2 and 4 times slow mo because I'd rather have slow mo in the camera and not have to do it after the fact. So yeah, I started switching up so some will be faster, some will be slower. Still haven't really filmed any real time stuff yet. Usually I film it straight into slow mo. But yeah. I just have to say, Skate and Fish 3.0 is going to have. I pretty much have Skate and Fish 3.0 and 4.0 filmed because I have 474 segments. Once I cut down and get all the ones that are useless, I'm probably going to have like at least 300 tricks or more already filmed. And I don't know how many tricks are going to be in. I don't know how many. Oh, this is a really cool one too. I do some of these where I set the camera down on the spine and I do some cool stuff with it. But yeah, no, I want to. I want to keep doing skate. I don't know. Might end up suddenly being Skate and Fish 30.0 by the time I get through with it. And if the fish at El Estero start biting more and I start catching more on the fishing side of it, then it'll be really cool skating and really cool fishing with like, good 4 and 5 pounders being caught after the skate segment. But I just keep going there. I keep capturing it. Like I said, I got some myself this time. Oh, that's that one again. That was really cool. I have to put that in there, but I don't. I'm trying to find one where I follow just to give you. There we go. Here I'm skating. Here I'm kind of cruising around, following people. Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff. A right to bear arm, trust me. I have some really freaking. I don't even know. I haven't even watched it back yet, but I know I have some really, really good shit on film where I'm like hauling ass and following him doing really bitchin' tricks. I just haven't had time to go through and edit. Oh, here we go. Here's a good follow. No, that's not a good follow. Sorry, I lied. I don't know, like I said, almost 500 segments right now. So once I get all whittled down, like I said, I don't think I watched a couple of them, ones that I did really good. I happened to find them in all this stuff. It was some kick flip to nose pick to shuffle off kind of thing where I was following him the whole time. And it was really cool. Well, the ones that say in front of it, I don't know. Mine's a 1991 skateboard. And that's pretty much saying it's a little bit skinnier actually in the back than it is in the front. But yeah, they're all pretty much just like like an exaggerated freestyle board now. Because of the way the tricks are done, everybody's doing switch stance, everybody's doing regular stance. No, I like the fact. I mean, they're all pretty much they're just straight board now. They're all pretty much the same. I just would really like to find one. Oh, here's one where I'm trying to follow, but I was behind him. Oh, I said the thing is to be able to coordinate with them. See right here, I'm trying to. There we go. I get to the speed. There we go. There's one. I finally found one. I finally found one where I actually follow him. and I get the shot. See, look. I think that's pretty good. I said this when I was first starting to get into it, because I used to do it with a big old VHS now, but this little teeny camera, getting used to it. But I think this is a good follow. Do we think? Wasn't that good? Yeah, front back. But what do you think of that follow? What do you think of that footage? Look at that's me on the skateboard. That's old man. Old man following him at that speed with the camera. Yeah. So anyway, I might not ever be able to do tricks again. I can still use my ability to be on a board and do really cool stuff like this. And I have a lot of these. Like I said, there's 500 on here. This is the first one I found. But it's so much cooler to be able to. I mean, I used to do it back in the day. I'd follow people with the camera on the snowboard. I'd follow people on my skateboard while they're on the ramp and going through things. But that's a really cool shot of me following them. Yeah, but the more they get to know me and the more, I don't know, a lot of them have already seen the first 2 videos I did of them and they see how I put together and with the music under it and all that, they're starting to be like right to bear arms, like you said, like they're more like, dude, you take really good footage, you do good shots. So that, I don't know, gives them more comfort and more that when I say, can I shoot you? They're like, oh yeah, sure, love it. Because I always ask them, I'm like, I feel uncomfortable following them around when they don't really know me. And I'm on a skateboard and I'm like, I always ask them, like, hey, can I follow you? Hey, you want to do this for me? And this was one of them, I think I asked him, but man, that is a great shot. This is the first time I've seen this footage since I filmed it. And I mean, I'm only seeing the background here, but I haven't really watched it here. But I had my speed and everything perfect on this one because I'm almost dead set exactly with him as he's going through that. And that's a lot of it too. It's speed you're going, but yeah, that was freaking bitching. Yeah, yeah. No, but I said it's just like I don't know. It's like me with my videos. I don't know. I've done this for years, guys. Baby and me, how you doing? I've been filming since 1986. That's when I started filming, and then back then it was mostly just mess around stuff, but a lot of it was skateboarding footage of my ramp and contests back then, everything else. So yeah, I know how to do all this stuff, but I'm not used to the. My camera was like 15 pounds. It was like a freaking. You had to put it on your shoulder. It was like one of those. No, it was like one of those old school, like heavy cameras. I mean, the battery itself weighed like 2 pounds. So to get used to just being able to follow them with this little teeny. Look at the size of this thing, guys. I mean, most of the time I'm filming, I'm just carrying it like this. Really? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, so I'm filming it with like this, and so I'm just going on and off, and that's how I'm following him and everything else. So it's like it's really kind of different for me to get used to it with this little. And by the end of it, my fingers are getting like kind of, I don't know, they're getting kind of stiff. But yeah, I just carry it like this, and I just sort of use it and kind of see through. So, oh, these are so great with these wide angle. I mean, back then I had a fisheye that I screwed onto it, but yeah, these little things. I mean, that's why I captured that, and you'll see it in. Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were cramping up. It was getting a point that I couldn't. I mean, see how it kind of clicks. like both of these, like I couldn't even. I was like trying to. They were like stiff because I was holding it like that the whole time and trying to do it, and they were all stiff. But I said, I'm so glad I found this one. I've never seen this footage, so I don't know. This is the first time I've seen this clip and me following him and being able to capture. But I have a bunch more of them going like that. Yeah. No, I haven't really absorbed this shot, but the fact that I kept my speed, I'm going the same speed as him. Yeah, that was the perfect speed. That was they just I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the deal. Obviously, it's winding down. Everybody's kind of leaving. I don't blame them. We're all on here, and it's actually a lot later than usual when we're on here. Usually, I start around 9:15 for the late night. I didn't start till after 10. I didn't get home till almost 9 from fishing at Uvis. So, yeah, interesting. But I think I'm definitely gonna have to shut this one down. No troll hunting, no anything else we were doing tonight. We were just talking. Uvis was, well, I'm not gonna say because I filmed the show. I don't want to do spoiler alerts because now I'm more up to date and my shows are gonna be more current. But it was good. I'll say that. Oh yeah, the water's muddy. Yeah, well, not that muddy. Like 6 inch, 6 inch visibility, and some other weird stuff going on. But pretty much like all the other lakes at the moment. But I spent about 6 hours there. Monday, I spent about 6 hours at Almaden filming a show. Uh, I was just there last Monday. I would like to go there probably maybe. Well, it's supposed to rain on Tuesday, but I don't think it's supposed to. I don't think any of the rains they have forecast right now. It's all like 30-40% just showers. I don't know if we're gonna have any extreme storms from here on out. I mean, maybe we still have April and May that something like that might happen, but it's supposed to be pretty stable till the end of the week. Well, it's full. It's going over spillway. Yeah, there's a lot of terrestrial plants and everything in the water. Uvis probably is just as good. Yeah, dude, it's freaking March. It doesn't matter. Once you get to this point, once you start getting the middle of March, end of March, um, yeah. Now once you get to this point, do pretty much once you get into the middle of March, is those fish are going to be getting ready to go no matter what. I mean, unless it's just like extreme, 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 which I really don't see happening right now. I said we're supposed to have at the end of the month, but it was like 40%, 30%, 40%. Uh, days getting longer, it's getting warmer. I mean, April, May is when they want to get the shit going. March is when they start feeding, and it seems like it's gonna be pretty much that way. Pretty sure much, pretty sure April and May is gonna be all the spawning. A little bit will be lagging into June, just like normal. But yeah, I mean, I said there's already fish with eggs spewing out of them at Pinot, the one I caught live, and it had eggs coming out. Water's not that cold at Moline. Loch Lomond evidently is 49, but it's up in the hills. But Chesborough today, I don't know. I didn't actually take temperature, but I'm assuming it's like 52, 53. Uh, Pinot's 55, 56. Probably most of them are somewhere in the mid 50s, which is plenty fine, except for coyote because they're Florida's. And like I said, somebody said they caught one there today. I think it was on here, but I've never done good when it's below 60 in there. No, I never. I'm CCB. I'm known as the truth sayer. No, I have my own baits, and yeah, I don't pay much more than anything. It's not. What's the old saying? Uh, lures sell to fishermen. Was it? What? No, I don't know if it's bait. Lures sell to fishermen. Bait sell to fish. Something like that. Yeah, no, I have an old one. I think it's an old tips and tricks that says don't believe the hype, and I talk about a bunch of that stuff. That tips and tricks is I don't know, I think it was 2012. It was like 7 years ago. No, it's lures are meant to catch fishermen, not fish. That's what the old saying is, or anything. No, and I have one too. It's not what you use; it's the way that you use it. I think that's another old tips and tricks I have from years ago. I think I have 180 tips and tricks, but yeah, it's not what you use; it's the way to use it. That actually comes from an old Fun Boy 3, the ska band. It's not what you do; it's the way that you do it. Which is actually, I think, a remake of something that was an even older song from the 60s or 50s. But yeah, it was. It's not what you do; it's the way that you do it, and that's what gets results. And I use that as the tips and tricks. It's not what you use; it's the way that you use it, and that's what gets results. But yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't really matter what you throw. It matters how you throw it and how you use it, and if you know how to use it well, and all the nuances and everything else about it. That's what it takes. There is no magic bait. There's not one bait that you're gonna buy, even if it's 30, 40, 50 bucks, that's gonna catch a fish every time. It's just not gonna happen. It's just it, I don't care if it costs 20 bucks, $5, $3, $10, 15 bucks. If you don't know how to use it in the right situation, in the right place, and around the right cover and all that other stuff, it's gonna be a piece of crap. It's, it's, it's not what you use, it's the way to use it. And that's what gets results. That's all you need to know. And that's why I have that in one of my freaking old school tips and tricks. I said I'm a true sayer. It's like that's I use mono. I've never even bought fluoro, never used fluoro. Used braid once at the pier, never used it. Yeah. I said when I had my boat, I had a I only used it for temperature. The graph that was on it. I only use it for temperature. Sometimes if I caught fish in an area or something, or in that I would want to kind of I don't know, see how it was laid out, so we kind of run back over with the craft. But I usually use my fishing ability and my casting ability and different type of lures on the bottom structure and all that other stuff to sort of in my mind lay out what the contour was or what was there, what it was catching on, how it was laid out, looking at the shoreline above it, the land, how the land kind of could and all that. Yeah, I think too many of them get too into the electronics and need to find the electronics, have to scan the electronics, and all that stuff. My philosophy is freaking go fish, start casting, and figure it out from there. Yeah, and I fish from shore a lot, but even when I fish from the boat, I usually fish shore, and I don't know. I just kind of used the shore and the way the shore looked and everything else, the way the grass was or anything else. That's kind of how I figured out probably where the fish were going to be, how it was laid on the bottom. In my imagination, figuring out. I didn't have side scan all this stuff. Like I'd look at the shoreline and go, oh yeah, okay. Well, let's sit here and look at our graph and turn on side scan and see all the way it was. It's very easy to tell usually just from looking at the shore contour and how the landscape is laid out around the edge of the lake and all that, where something comes to a V or something to this, and the way the grass is there. You can do all that stuff from your mind if you've been fishing for 40 years like me and kind of pretty much understand and always fish sort of close to shore and around shore, even when you're on a boat, that you kind of know what it all looks like, you can kind of figure it out, or you can cast a few baits and feel what the bottom's like and everything else, and you kind of have in your mind. To me, the the graphs and all that other stuff comes when you're like offshore, like way offshore, like 2, 3, 400 yards, where there's just nothing. It's strictly just either a creek channel or a flat or a hump or something that's way the hell out there. Yeah, that's what I said. It's offshore type stuff, and I would I wouldn't I would have no idea how to do that. I have no idea how to look at a graph and go out way offshore in the middle of a big lake. And I mean, other than I see a hump or I see sort of, some sort of whatever. I mean, I could go out there and look at a graph and see what it looks like on the bottom and go, oh, well, that's kind of a good covert. That's kind of a good hump. That's kind of I wouldn't be able to tell you what kind of grass it was. When, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I totally see what you're saying. Yeah, all the ones that promote and show you how to use this high gadget and this high gadget. And well, even my friend Ash in that video that I just put up today, he needed to go spend, I don't know, $3,000 on those Garmin graphs with the front scan and all that other crap and that. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know, I didn't need that. I mean, something that tells me the depth and something that tells me, the temperature of the water, I'm good. But he needed to have that Panoptix and all that other stuff. He kept going, oh, dude. I'm like, yeah, I think a lot. Oh, no, dude. Nobody has these. These are so rare. Nobody has these. There are very few. I'm like, well, Scott Martin has these. Oh, yeah, but he's a Garmin guy. No, most bass fishers, most tournament fishers, they don't have these stuff. I paid big money for these. And yeah, you saw it in the picture. We could kind of see underneath the dock and kind of saw what was in front of us. But yeah, pretty sick. But I just don't think it helps you. I'd rather fish and find them. Yeah, depth and temp. I'm good. And sometimes I would leave it on when I was like going from one place to another, and all of a sudden I saw a hump or something. I'd be like, didn't know that was there. And I'd circle back around and kind of look at it. But, I never ever in my 40 years of fishing and I don't know, about 8 years of having a boat with graphs and that on it, yeah, other than maybe the depth and the temp, I never use it for much more. I mean, if I'd start going somewhere and find some fish around some grass or the edge of grass and then all of a sudden I go back and go, huh, it's 8 feet here. Good to know. And then I start fishing somewhere else, going around, all of a sudden I'm like, go back and look, it's only like 4 feet here. And then suddenly I start catching them again. I go back to the graph and look and go, 8 feet here. Evidently, they're in front of grass that's around 8 feet deep. They don't like the grass that's 2 to 4 feet deep or grass that's 15, 20 feet. They're sitting around 8 feet in front of grass. And then that's kind of what I've used it for. But I was always catching them first and then using the graph to kind of back up where they were or what the depth was. So, yeah, I always use my fishing skills to find them and then the graph to go, Oh, okay. And then if I need to go somewhere else and there was some grass and look around, I'd go cruise in front of it and be like, oh, okay, well, it's 8 feet here. It's too shallow here. Oh, it's a little too deep here. And well, that looks spot. I'll cruise back around and maybe I'll fish that little spot. But yeah, depth and temp. That's pretty much what I use for. I don't want to do a lot of video gaming stuff. And I don't know. I'm much more of a using it lures and visuals of the landscape and everything else to figure out where the fish are. Uh, oh yeah, as far as yeah, I mean, if I had a map of a lake, yeah, kinds of, but I don't know. I'm always a advocate of put the trolling motor down and just start fishing. start You start catching fish, then you start going, oh, look at it, looking at the shoreline, looking at that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm just much more of an advocate of being able to find fish through the rod in my hand than I am electronics. I'm just old school, but there's a lot of pros in there that do that now too. They're not offshore people. They're just more put it down and fish, try to figure it out that way. And then once you kind of find that, then maybe you use your electronics to go look around and find similar spots. But oh god, dude, on my boat, I always follow people. I always waited for people to get out of my spot, and that was the whole like, oh, dude, oh, there's somebody in my spot. There's somebody in my spot. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to come back in a couple hours or whatever. And that, no, I would kind of cruise around in visual of them to wait for them to leave, and then I go back around the spot that they were and catch the fat fish because they weren't doing it. I was catching fish where their boat was, not where they were fishing, because the way I fish with high spec thing. Yeah, but I always just waited. Everyone's like, "Oh, dude, there's something." I'm like, "Doesn't matter." I'm like, they're there, they're fishing the weeds in front of them. I'm catching fish where the freaking boat is or behind their boat. They don't have the same technique. They're not doing the same thing I am. They're not the same fish I am. I just need them to get their asses out of my way so I can go through there and catch some damn fish. And usually every time I left and I went through there and did it my way, I've still catch fish. Even their boat was on top of where I was fishing. It didn't matter. But yeah, I've never been that way. And that's the way a lot of my tips and tricks, my body bites and all that. It's a totally different way of thinking. It's not I mean, I've had my own CCB custom baits since 2012. Now I totally screwed up the online site and I'm pretty much not gonna be able to sell any of them for a while until I figure all that out. But I'm gonna keep them for this new CCB custom baits challenge that I'm doing. But uh, up till just yeah, it was at Uvis today. I filmed today at Uvis. But even in my shows and that, I would still have people I would meet at the lakes and I would tell them like I have my own baits and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, I talk about my." He goes, "No, you've never promoted that. I've never heard you say that. What do you mean?" Yeah. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I always say I'm using our flicking stick or I'm using our dropping stick," and they're like, "You got to promote that shit. I never knew you had your own baits." I'm like, "Yeah, no, I've had them for like 2 years now." So evidently, I'm not even good at promoting my own baits, but teach his own. And now they're cut off right now. I'm going to use them. I'm going to be introducing it. I was talking about earlier in the stream, um, doing these new CCB baits challenge that I'm going to be challenging some of you guys that have your own channels and everything. I'm going to send you baits. Yeah. No, I'm going to send you guys baits. I mean, if you have a show and you produce videos like me, or you have not just, an actual show, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a while before I have them for sale, but I want to do a whole series of sending them to people, like 5 baits. I'm gonna set them up, rig them, all that, and then their challenge is to catch one on each of the baits, and I'm still working on it, but yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. On my end, it's gonna be called CCB Custom Baits Challenge at, and then whoever, R2 Bear or whoever it is. No, I get them from a company. I don't import. I make all spinner baits and the jigs and everything. Not that. Yeah, no, I said for now it's gonna be somebody that already has a channel on video. Anyway, I will do a video saying that CCB Custom Baits Challenge at and whoever they are, and then I will send the baits, and then it's up to them to make the video. They're gonna make the video taking the CCB Custom Baits Challenge, and then they're gonna fish the baits and make a video of them fishing baits and trying to catch fish on all 5 of the baits that I send them. And I don't know, from kind of here on out, now that's getting into time that people are, all the seasons are there, people catch bass and bass fishing is getting out its way, and all the way through like the fall. I'll do all that, and then I think maybe at the end, maybe have viewers vote on who they thought did the best video, either completing the challenge or just a better video about doing the challenge or whatever. I'm kind of working on that out, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm just about. I already have a few people lined up that I need to send some emails and say, "Hey, you ready for this? You want to do this?" And then I'm gonna do the video on setting up the baits and what baits I'm gonna send them, and then we get this thing going. It'll be a lot of fun. Like I said, you have to have a channel where you produce actual videos in order to be a part of the CCB Custom Bait Challenge. But I'm working on it since last year, but I thought about it in the fall, and then get fall fishing and everything's effed up. But now we're getting into March, getting into April. I think I can get things going and I can get this rolling. And I'll still do, I mean, every month I'm doing my giveaways. I'll still be giving away my baits and all that. I'm just not going to have them for sale until I get everything all figured out. What do you mean, need a new camera? I'm filming on these things. These are my Kodaks. They haven't sold these since 2012. They're old, but they're still really good. I don't know why. I don't know. I have a hard time thinking. I watch my own videos, and I watch my videos on my phone, and I watch my videos. I mean, I could play them on here, full screen on this, and they play fine. Yeah. No, but I had somebody on here earlier. I don't know who it was, but it's the same thing. I said, I've had a few people saying, when are you going to go to better quality videos? And I'm like, I don't know. On my phone, when I watch them full screen on my phone, and when I watch other people's videos full, I mean, mine, I, d- I don't think they're lesser quality. Everything seems to play fine. I can play them on this big old screen and they seem to play fine. But hell, people that keep saying, when are you going to get, you need HD GoPros and this and that. I'm like, I have, I have GoPros. I mean, I have this one right here, which I film a lot on. I actually have this Hero 4 right here that I film on. Everybody keeps going, when do you get better cameras? Like, I don't know. I know. I don't get it. I don't. I don't know. I like I said, I watch a lot smaller fishing channels. Some people only have like 100K views and 200K or not even K, just 100 views, 100 subs or 200 subs, 300. I don't know. I watch theirs. I watch theirs compared to mine, and I don't know. I think I am. I mean, I only shoot at 720. I don't even shoot at 1080. I shoot 720. But I do it at 4.5 and Pig 4. I said that most of them play on here on my thing, and they're totally fine. Let's just a lot of action sometimes. Yeah, it's videos on it. I want to get off, but hybrids. There's normal bass in there. They're fine. Not the ones I caught. They look normal. I don't think there's spots in there. They look normal to me. All right, guys. I am gonna have to go now because it's almost midnight. And yeah, I gotta try the hardest I can to meet Chris at 9 in the morning. So I filmed today at Uvis. I filmed Monday at Almaden. And I went live yesterday at Pinot. And I'm filming tomorrow with Chris at Pinot. And then I don't know, Dr. Hammond sent me an email, so no, I wasn't. I was at the launch. I was at the roadbed and I was at the launch. I might fish Sunday with Dr. Hambone at Lexington. And then I don't know, all week is supposed to be pretty nice. So hopefully all next week I'm filming every single day. I don't have a job because I got fired before Christmas. Haven't got a new job. Haven't tried to get one. Cashing everything out. I'm going full send for a whole year just doing CCB. And hopefully by the end of it, it supports me. And a lot of love come from you guys, and you guys support me. But like I said, I got to go. I got to meet Chris, and he's going to be really upset if I'm not there at 8. So thanks a lot, guys. I don't know when I'll be live again. Hopefully next week. Hopefully live at some point next week. Well, obviously my Tuesday storytelling Tuesday I'll be, and next Friday I'll do a late night hangout. But might pop in live at somewhere, Pinot or something in between that. But thanks a lot, guys. I'm out. Thanks so much. And check out all of the shows, although most of you are sort of pretty much regulars here. But I'll see you guys. I'm out. Bye. Bam!